So here I've got Craig Maloney from Victoria,
Hello.
and he's going to give us a testimonial as to our soul journey session and core belief clearing. So I'm just going to ask Craig what it was like with your life before this, before we had sessions.
Lots of anxiety and constant waking up in the morning full of panic and dreading the next day coming forward, that I wasn't going to be good enough, and I had to be perfect at everything, and if I wasn't perfect at everything, then people would judge me because I felt that I wasn't good enough. And through the journey that I went through with Bernie was that we looked at that whole inner me and the fact that I actually felt like I had to be perfect because of my childhood and things that happened to me in my childhood, and it was actually okay to come from a self-loving and self-compassionate way of dealing with myself. And of course this really intense clearing where the room started spinning and I couldn't breathe, and I sort of felt really hot and clammy and sweaty. I came away from it feeling very lost, very confused, but the next morning I woke up with absolute clarity. It's like all of a sudden this big black cloud had been lifted off my head, and I woke up and I was smiling, and I thought, you know what, bring on the day, because whatever the day poses for me, I'm so super awesome that I'm actually going to get through it, and I'm going to get through it perfect. And the perfect that I need to get through is the perfect that's good enough for me, because at the end of the day I'm perfect. And that's basically, and since then I wake up every day feeling the same thing. And I've also worked with Bernie around reasons for me to want to be a perfectionist, and why I have to fill my life up with so much stuff where I'm busy. If people sit and look at and speak to me and say, Craig, how do you feel your week up? They come away saying, Craig, I need to lie down. It's too much for one person in 1 week. And I've now worked out why I need to do that, and I'm looking at ways of no longer having to do that, all because of this wonderful person here. And my clearing and taking me back to my childhood and my journey, and particularly around that whole concept of the role of the young boy and how it moves into adolescence, and how it moves from adolescence into adulthood, and how at times we don't realise, but we actually start to fracture off our souls. And mine fractured off a lot.
Yeah. So can you just tell the people that are watching this, especially the men, what it was like during your session?
Intense. I was not given any answers to anything. I was asked lots of questions, and I had to dig deep inside that recess that I'd hidden, because as males we hide stuff. We just learned to get on with it, and things had happened, and I uncovered some pretty ugly things that had happened to me that I had forgotten about, that I'm now okay with accepting. So what happened was I suppose you learn to get in touch with and I did, that inner young boy, and that it's actually okay to be who I am now.
So thank you. Now what is it like in your life now?
Perfect. And I have great days where at times I wake up and the day's not perfect, and I just go, it's not going to kill me.
Yeah.
It's a feeling state, and right now it's actually not going to kill me. It's not going to make me die. I just need to breathe. I just need to live through it, knowing that at the end of the day I'm actually a good person, and that I need to come from a more compassionate and loving place towards myself, because as you've said to me, if I can't love me, no one's going to love me.
No, definitely not. So who would you recommend this to?
Anybody.
Or what would you say to somebody?
I think anybody who feels that they're constantly being anxious, and I'm a mental health worker, and I don't like this thought of feeling anxious, and I actually wasn't anxious. I needed to be cleared, and I had a couple of these most intense clearings, and so who would need to do this? I think anybody that really is struggling. By doing this, you stop struggling and you actually start living, and you develop energy around knowing that it's actually okay to be you. And I think anybody, the core soul journey healings are perfect. They're for anyone that really wants to repair themselves.
Well,
And it's
thank
about and it's
you.
about
Beautiful.
repair. It's about
It
repair.
is. Reclaiming the best parts of you as well.
Yes, and reclaiming. That's
Yeah.
the best words. I've reclaimed me, and I've reclaimed that little boy that
Yeah.
no longer wanted to be who he was, and I actually know that it's actually okay to have fun. And boy, am I starting to have some fun in my life as well. And it's okay. I don't have to be super duper perfect all the time.
Perfect. Perfectly imperfect, and it's okay.
Exactly. It's perfectly imperfect, and perfectly imperfect makes it perfect because it's perfect for me right now, and it's okay, isn't it?
It's always awesome. But you didn't know that before.
No.
Yeah. And living life like you just said, like you've never known before as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
So-
thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you. Another one. Yay, we're back
Yay.
together again. So I'm Bernie from Inner Child Harmony Coaching, and I will catch up with you again soon. Thank you, Craig.
Thank
and thank
you.
you everyone for watching. Bye for now.